Live around Australia, this is the Today Show. Well, Bonnie Tyler fans have been thrilled to see the 80s icon back on our screens lately, hilariously sending herself up in a Westpac ad with her signature song, Total Eclipse of the Heart. We figured she must be a pretty good sport, so a little earlier we sent a camera crew to her home in Wales. Bonnie Tyler, thank you for joining us. How are you doing?
I'm all right, great. How are you, Richard?
Yeah, I'm fantastic. Thank you very much. Sounds like you're as busy as you've ever been, Bonnie.
I am, and I've just finished a new album in Nashville. All brand new songs. Fantastic album, by the way. I haven't got it signed for Australia yet, so if there's any record companies out there interested, I'll get in touch with Channel 9.
Very good indeed. You're off on tour with Status Quo, which is kind of timely for us, I guess. Status Quo have got this big song, the Down Down song, as part of a big commercial campaign here in Australia. And, of course, Total Eclipse, Total Eclipse it's a hit again here in Australia. It's amazing, isn't it?
It was really a huge, project.
It looks like it was a big movie shoot. It was full-on, wasn't it?
Oh, it was incredible. It was really good fun, I nearly fell, mind, in that, because I'm like walking on the water, which is like, it's a glass stage in the pool, and I nearly fell in.
After all these years, that song is still a karaoke favourite. I'm sure when you walk out on stage and sing it, the audience goes nuts. Do you remember when you first encountered that song?
Yeah, do I? Yeah, I'll never forget it. I'm still in awe that I have it, I met Jim Steinman in 1982, I think it was, and I asked him if he'd work with me, and I couldn't believe it. It sold like 6 million copies, and since then it's been hits on endless albums, and yes, you're right, it is a karaoke favourite, I'm told, yeah. It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache.
This was, of course, after you'd had that massive hit, It's a Heartache, so he obviously knew who you were too and loved your voice.
Well, he hadn't heard any of my other material except for It's a Heartache, because that was a huge hit in America. Of course, I'd had other hits here in the UK, but he wasn't so keen on the stuff that I was recording, but he knew that he could work with my voice, and we complement each other.
Remind us, Bonnie, how you got that voice of yours.
Well, after I'd had my very first hit record in 1976 with Lost in France, I developed nodules on my vocal cords, and I thought, my career has just taken off, and now I've got these bloody things, So I had to have them taken off. I had to have them surgically removed, but after the operation, you're supposed to be quiet, for 6 weeks. I can't keep quiet, so I kept talking, and and it didn't do me any good. Well, I don't know in the end, because I ended up slightly more husky than I was before the operation. So then, like when I went into the studio, then I went, it's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. I went, bloody hell, what happened to your voice?
Look, it seems you've done everything right during your life and during your career. Tell me about Robert.
Oh, Robert, we've been married for forever. We've been married since 1973. I met him when I first started singing.
That's wonderful, isn't it? You're marrying your childhood sweetheart?
Yeah, it still is great, don't get me wrong, we've had ups and downs, but sometimes if you can get through all that, it makes you stronger, The only thing I suppose I regret is I wish we'd started a family when we were younger, because we left it too late, and when we did leave it till I was like 39, when it felt the right time, and he was 41 then, and it's just... And it happened straight away. Like, I was pregnant, but unfortunately it wasn't to last. I had a miscarriage, which wasn't very nice. But I just wish I'd had children, I've got loads of nieces and nephews. I absolutely adore them. In fact, I was showing your cameraman a picture of my little niece just before you came on air. And, I absolutely love kids, but I've got 16 nieces and nephews. One of them lives with me, Christopher, and 11 great nieces and nephews. So, Christmas is mad in this house, It's like the bloody Waltons here. Everybody's sleeping everywhere.
And you look amazing, Bonnie Tyler. What's your secret?
Oh, well, thank God for Botox. Twice a year.
Really?
Twice a year. Even the boys are having it now, Richard.
Yeah, no, well, I should probably think about doing something. But what, do you go in and you have a couple of big hits a year?
Well, yeah, I have Botox injections in my forehead and, only to, just there. Don't go lower, otherwise you won't be having any expression, And I like to smile.
Yes, indeed you do. And you make a lot of other people smile as well, Bonnie. Congratulations on a fantastic career that you're having. Give our best to the Status Quo boys when you see them on the road there. That'll be some kind of gig. And look, we'd love to have you back in Australia one day soon. Any chance, any plans?
If my album Rocks and Honey gets a deal in Australia with your help, I could be there next year.
I think I'm your quasi-Australian representative. I'm just taking some notes down here at the moment. Look, Bonnie, we'd love to help you because you're an absolute sweetheart and a delight. Bonnie, thank you so much.
Lovely talking to you, Richard.
Yeah,
and I saw your picture. You're a nice-looking guy, huh?
Oh, stop it. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, ta-da.
Dickie.
Oh, isn't she lovely?
Gorgeous.
Lovely lady.
Gorgeous.
Can you imagine the nieces and nephews be a favourite to go to Aunt Bonnie's place?
Why is he living with her?
Yeah,
Go home.
Yeah, lovely lady.
Oh,
yeah, she's a sweetheart.